Deer patterns are changing, so they might be a little bit more predictable this year.
We saw about a 20 to 30% decline in last year's harvest success.
Last year was a difficult season for deer hunters across the Northland. Several factors go into the success rate, such as population.
As everybody is probably keenly aware, last year was a non-winter following a year that we had very harsh conditions, one of the harshest winters we've seen in 22 and 23. Last year was one of the mildest winters on record, and that equates to basically very good overwinter survival for this year.
That should bode well for deer populations in northern Minnesota, but in general, that'll take more than more than one mild winter to grow that population.
The previous winter can influence how many deer are around during hunting season. Winter weather can also impact how the hunters hunt.
Seasons that are bitter cold, really windy, and in the teens or lower, not so conducive to hunters sitting for long periods of time and spending opportunity in the woods. So we see declined harvest in those years. But every year is slightly different, but the common factor is moderate temperatures, mild winds, a little bit of snow on the ground, rut, all increase our harvest opportunities.
The DNR says having a later season this year impacts deer movement.
There's always a few deer that are still in the breeding mode and looking and being a little less than cautious, but hunters can expect most of the breeding to be done. The activity levels are going to be a little lower, so deer are going to probably be concentrating more on food sources than they are looking for breeding opportunities.
Less movement is good for drivers. It also means hunters may have luck if they too concentrate on food sources.
If you can find some leftover acorns or maybe some trees that are actually producing acorns, to key in on those and really focus on where those deer patterns are changing, so they might be a little bit more predictable this year.